Kenyan government and Koica, we are working on climate change resilience for the people of Kenya. And especially in partnering with Worldvision, we have just started a project which is called the KSEED project in Narok County and Kajiado County. We think that this project is really, really important in terms of contributing to the people for conserving the nature, and also we can find out good ways how to contribute to their economic growth through this project.
Today we have a project launching in community. We named this project K-Seed. We really want to bring the seed of hope for those people who has been challenged by this long drought and also lack of the water, the rains in this area.
We are happy to have launched this project today with a journey that began with the development of the MOU, which was eventually signed last week with the county government of Narok, with the blessing of the governor being present and signing it. And so the project will begin its implementation.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Koica for bringing this project to Narok County. And I want to thank the Korean government for giving us an opportunity to work with World Vision. As the county government, we have signed an agreement, a collaboration agreement, where we are going to work together. My government will work closely with Koica to make sure that these projects succeed. And I want to assure the sponsors that this project will be well coordinated between the government of Narok and also the World Vision and Kenya in general. And we are very excited with this project because we think that it will go a long way with protecting the environment.
The reason why Narok and even Kajiado were selected to be the areas that will host this project is because out of the 13 counties of the Savo ecosystem and the dispersal area, it was realized that Narok faces the highest deforestation. Because of the much felling of trees, the water catchment areas are affected. And so during the droughts, women have to travel very long distances to get water, and also children have to get out of school so that they can travel that distance to get water. And this affects their education, at the same time affects their livelihoods, at the same time also affects their security. So for this reason, the project selected this area so that the lives of women and even children can be alleviated through protection of the riparian land, the catchment areas in this place, which serves up to almost 8,000 households.
We want to plant many trees in our school because trees will make our school very beautiful. Trees has a lot of importance in our society. When you plant trees, they attract rain. They take carbon dioxide and they give oxygen. And again, I would want to encourage you that plant trees in your homes. It will change climate.
The issues that have really affected people of Kajiado and Narok have issues of land degradation, destruction of the environment, which lead to food insecurity, conflicts around water, natural resources, and many other human-related issues, which at the end of the day affect our children. So World Vision in this partnership is rolling out interventions around environment restoration, issues to do with climate change interventions, food resilience activities and interventions. All these are geared towards improving the environment, which ultimately will help put more food on the table, improve the conditions of living for our children, and make a better future for them.
This community is a pastoralist community. With the pastoralism, the project will be focusing on livestock value chains, which will engage also grass value chain. And that way, the community are able to take care of the animals, which they value so much, even during drought seasons. You realize that during drought, this community had to travel far and wide in search of water and even in search of pasture. And this has always caused conflicts with other neighboring communities. There's also human-wildlife conflict. Just nearby, we have a national park. So you find that when the forests are destroyed, the wild animals go to where human lives to get their own food. And that's where there's a big conflict and it threatens lives of people. So the project will be able to come up with a restoration of the forest and even reversing degradation so that the animals are kept at bay from human space.
It is always the duty of the women to look after the animals so that their children can go to school. So we are going to build some resilience in terms of water preventions, of maybe middle ponds, maybe dams. So this is a big remedy when they have water for their livestock. So we have really removed a big task from the women around, and they will get more other time to do other family chores.
Tuyatunze mazingira ili naye atutunze. Miti nayo tusingira, tusite kuikata, tusifanye kupuuza, kama tuikaze. Tushirikiane pamoja kuyatunza mazingira.
The project will again also do other value chains so that the income of the community is enhanced and also their livelihood improved, because most times when they go to fell the trees on deforestation is as a result of seeking for money for upkeep. So when they are engaged in alternative livelihoods, the pressure that they exert on the forest and its products is going to be reduced, and that way we'll be able to achieve our ambition of even restoring up to 5,000 hectares. So we are looking forward to improved ecosystem, sustainable ecosystem, and also sustainable families, sustainable communities at the end of the day.
Changamoto tumepitia ya kiangazi, watoto hawapati chakula, hawapati kitu ya kusomesha, hatuna pesa, juu hata ng'ombe amekufa, kondoo amekufa mingi juu ya kiangazi. Tunapanda mashamba inaharibika juu ya kiangazi, juu ya hata madudu inamaliza mashamba, ndovu inaanza kuja inamaliza mashamba. Lakini saa hii tumefurahi, hii mradi umetuletea tupande miti, alafu climate badilike, itakuwa mzuri, tutapata mvua haraka, mtu aijae maji, tupande mashamba mmea haraka, alafu tupate pesa ya kusomesha hii watoto.
I really appreciate all people, particularly the people from Korea who have donated their funding for this project to the Koica, and also individual donors who supported Worldvision Korea, and also Worldvision Kenya as an implementer for this project, and number of stakeholders including Narok County government and peer agency who operate in this area. Really appreciate that. Thank you.